What is
Okay.
the typical question you ask yourself?
In life, I guess, how can my actions today make the world better than when I went to bed the night before, mostly? My thing is having access to lots and lots of scientists and the ability to connect people with science. But I may not be perfectly equipped to do a lot of other things. And so if we all kind of look within ourselves and find what our uniqueness is, then we can use that to make the world better. And if we all are kind of viewing the world that way, then things won't be so bleak. When I was a little kid, I wanted to be a squid biologist. And if the world were a better place right now, I would be a squid biologist. And up until about a year and a half ago, that's what I was. I was a squid biologist. And that shifted a year ago after I got my PhD because I couldn't justify like doing what I had the most fun doing. Like squid biology is just so fun and so wonderful, but the good that it put into the world wasn't enough compared to the good that other things would do. And so I left.
What are you driven by?
I'm driven by the desire to have my life make impact in some way. And so I don't need people to remember who I was. I don't need notoriety in any way. I just want my life to have done something positive and made changes in the way things are.
What have been the most important events in your life?
The death of my mother at 21 was probably a big one. What are you going to do there? And that is why I started studying immunology. And so, because she had cancer and I didn't understand like exactly how that all happens and how your body fails. And so I took immunology, which is what led me to a PhD in squid immunology instead of squid ecology. But like, how did that lead to where I am now? You know, like no one event, like I don't want to say that the election of Donald Trump was an important thing in my life, but unfortunately, I think it kind of was, because if he was never elected, I would never have founded SKYPE A Scientist. The reason I founded it is because after the election of Trump, scientists on social media were just in a tailspin. We're just panicking about saying like, kind of waking up to the realization that the world was not what they thought it was, that the circles that they resided in were not representative of everyone. And so because of that, I was like, okay, we need to take all of this energy and funnel it towards something positive instead of us all just screaming into the void. And so that's where SKYPE A Scientist came from. People often come to me for advice on how to become a squid biologist, how to become a science communicator. And like, I have gotten here with luck. And like the way I got here is not how I recommend that anybody get here. Like everybody has their own path. And so when I talk to people about things, I'm like, I don't know if you should really be listening to me at all. I'm just like some jabroni trying my best. I like whatever you do might work better than what I did. I'm just here and doing what I can. The fact that I doubt that I am the person to go to for advice.
And Sarah, what are you proud of?
I'm proud of the group of people that have come together to make SKYPE A Scientist work. We have thousands and thousands of people, and I just am so grateful that they join and come on the ship together to work with us on this. Like so many people volunteer their time to make it work. And so I'm proud that I've built a thing that people believe in and continue to participate in.